What is going on, warriors and farmers of Tamaris? Back again with another Call of Dragons video. In today's episode, I'm going to show you guys the perfect synergy between Goresh and the track and hunt hero skill crit rate skill. Gonna show you some examples on the field and you're gonna see how this skill is awesome for Goresh. It's gonna take Goresh ruthless skill to the next level. If you're new to the channel, be sure to subscribe for more content like this, turn on the bell notification and never miss out. Like the video, share it with your friends, leave some comments down below. Let's get started. Alright, warriors of Tamaris, brand new season is right around the corner. Today gonna show you the perfect synergy between Goresh and the track and hunt skill. So first of all, what does this thing do? It says crit rate plus 4.1% when a hero skill deals physical damage. You can also put the other pursuit predation and take your crit rate to the next level. Today you're gonna see everything in real time. You're gonna see everything happening on the field. I know exactly how to let you guys know what is happening. So first of all, before we begin with, the testing, let us talk about Goresh. Now, Goresh has the third skill known as Ruthless. It says, when Goresh's Legion launches a counter attack, they have a 50% chance to deal additional damage to up to 5 surrounding legions. Each additional legion targeted reduces damage taken by 15%. This effect can be triggered up to 2 times per second. Now, it's going to be a skill damage factor, which means we can make it a critical. Now it says Goresh can do this up to 2 times per second. What are the other ways you can let Goresh do this 2 times every second? We have Skogul and the rage skill known as the blood-soaked battle. This is gonna let Skogul do double counter attack for 6 seconds. You can push that to 7 seconds with this skill known as the iron will. So let's get back over here. So Skogul is gonna let Goresh do this 2 times every second. And then you have this skill on your pet as well known as the counter strike, which is gonna help you trigger this ability as well, which means every second, as long as you're near 5 targets, you can do up to 10 skill damage because you're gonna do this 2 times every second to 5 targets. So that is 10 times you're doing this 200 damage factor. And then you have the hero skill crit rate over here. They may look very small, but these things work like a charm. And I'm gonna show you guys on the field. Now I have done the same thing on my Bruin Bear as well. I just pushed this to a 3-star and it's working fantastic. I'm going to show you guys that as well. I plan on building this pet and taking them to the next level. In the next update, we will be able to capture track and hunt. We will be able to capture fatal bite from the map. So I might put a fatal bite here and then put a skill crit rate for the pet and this skill we have right here, the wild counter strike. But for now, we're going to be dealing with this war pet right here. The next skill I'm going to put here is going to be a crit rate. And then if I capture the fatal bite from the map, that's going to go on this skill. Let's take a look at this skill one more time before we go to the map and I show you guys how it's going to work flawlessly. I don't have any sources of hero skill crit rate here. So the only sources of crit rate is from these 2 skills that you see on the pet. I'm going to show you guys how to identify crit rates when you fight your enemies. So we have shown that we don't have any crit rate here whatsoever except from the track and hunt and the pursuit predation. We are going to be fighting this group of darklings over here, darkling guards. Now there are many which should trigger Goresh. So the only crit rate skills I have is the track and hunt and the pursuit predation. Now before we begin, for those of you that still don't know, when you fight your enemies, there is going to be some weird symbol next to the damage factor. Now that symbol is going to be a crit rate. That is how you determine if you're doing a crit rate or not. So just take a look at the numbers and you're gonna see some weird symbol beside the numbers. That is the crit rate. So we're gonna do this, guys. Let's get this party started. I think I'm gonna target this darkling over here. Okay, let's hit it. Pay attention to those symbols. So then there's one, there's another one. Just look at the symbols beside the red numbers. Those are the crit rates. Now look how many I am getting. You see those symbols beside the numbers? Those are the crit rates from the track and hunt. And thing is, I still need to boost my war pet and push the track and hunt to the next level. Right now my track and hunt is doing only like 5% crit rate. If I get good attributes and I push the pursuit predation to maybe 2 or 3 stars, I can push this all the way to 8% or 10% crit rate, which is going to be super awesome. So I'm gonna reset this and then we do this again. Can you guys stop following me? Okay, so we're gonna reset and do it again. Just show you guys the crit rate, the amount of crits that you're gonna be getting. So they refreshed. Let's go after this Darkling. Here comes the crits, guys. Sometimes you crit 3-4 times every second. Yep, I'm seeing some nice crits. Look at all those crit rates. I have to boost this pet and take it to the next level. Get some good attributes and push the crit rates up. So this is how you identify any crit rate on your war pet. This is how you see if your war pet, if your heroes are doing some crit rates on the skill. So it has killed all the other Darklings. Let us move it away. So let's go back to the pet and show you guys how this is gonna improve in the future as well. As you can see here, there is room for improvement for the attributes. If I can get 300 agility and maybe 280 luck with this one to a 2-star, I should be able to take them up. Let's see what I'll be getting. Okay, I cannot upgrade this. If I upgrade this to a 2-star, it's going to be 2.76%. And then combine it with this one. That's going to be a lot. I should be able to push the crit rate all the way up to 8 or 9%. Right now I have about 5% and you can already see the amount of crit rate that I can do. Let's do this one more time and then I bring the Bruin Bear with only just the track and hunt skill on it and you can see how the crit rates work. There you go. The crits have started popping up. That's a lot of crit rates, guys. A lot of crit rates. I just have to push it up. Get some good attributes. And we're good to go. Again, to remind you guys, the only sources of crit rate on this pet is the track and hunt. I haven't put the pet skill crit rates yet. So over here, these are the only 2 crit rates on the pet. Now I plan on adding this blood roar. I didn't want to put it right now because it was going to crit the infection and it's going to show up as red with those symbols. We don't want that. And it's going to crit this wild counter strike as well. It will show up as red with the symbols. So I have eliminated that from the equation, which is why I haven't added it yet. I'm going to do that next time. So we're going to bring this guy back and then bring out the Bruin Bear with just the single track and hunt. Okay, Warriors of Tamaris, let's do the next test. It's going to be the one track and hunt only on the pet. If that is something you want to try in the future. So we're going to switch this and put the Bruin Bear. Now to confirm with you guys, this is the only source of crit rate on this pet. So this track and hunt has only 3.34% hero skill crit rate. So the good thing is Goresh can do up to 10 hero skill damage every second with Skogul as a deputy and with the combination of the counter strike as well, which we have on the pet. So that should be something cool. We're going to reduce the numbers because, you know, the Darklings on the map are so soft. And then we march. So far, so good. We have made it here. Just pay attention to the crit symbols that you're gonna see. So we target this guy. And you know, there are some criticals on the counter attack as well. You're gonna see those symbols beside the white numbers. But for now, focus on the symbols beside the red numbers. There you go. We got one right there. That's the crit rate from the track and hunt. This is just one track and hunt. I saw another one there. We got another one here. Sometimes you can get like 3 or 4 crits in 1 second. It's pretty nice. As you guys can see, those symbols beside the red numbers, that is the critical from the track and hunt. Let's reset this again. Looks like we killed all the soft darklings. We're gonna reset this and show you guys again. The goal is for you to get close to your enemies and then trigger the track and hunt, the hero skill crit. Can you guys just go back already? We do this again. Let's hit this guy. Just look at these weird symbols beside the red numbers. Those are the critical hits. If you look at the white numbers as well, I'm getting some critical. That is because I built this pet for counter-attack crit rates. So that's how you see some critical hits on your heroes and your pets. So yeah, it still works good. With just a single track and hunt on your pet, you're gonna get a lot of criticals as well. Because Goresh and Skogul, they can do like 10 skill damage every second. Especially when Skogul triggers her rage skill. You have the potential to do 10 skill damage every second, giving you a higher chance of triggering the track and hunt and getting some good value. And this is it for the testing, guys. This is it for the video. I think this is a good thing. I'm gonna be testing it out in the next season. If you feel like it is something that's gonna work for you, you can, get a track and hunt and put it on your pet. It's gonna be up to you. For me, I am going all in on this track and hunt because I'm impressed at what I am seeing so far. On this pet, I plan on putting a crit rate over here. That's gonna crit this wild counter strike and the infection. And the last skill that I'm gonna put here is going to be fatal bite. We should be able to capture a fatal bite from the map. So I am expecting to get maybe a 1-star or a 2-star fatal bite. So a 1-star fatal bite will give me 27%, and then a 2-star will give me 45% crit damage for the pet, which is this one and this one. That should be awesome. And in terms of the Bruin Bear, I'm also going to be making some changes as well. I'm going to remove this forceful quickening and put a crit rate skill, because quickening takes forever to trigger. And when you enter an open field full of many enemies, by the time you trigger this skill, you're already at like 30% HP left. And your quickening won't be doing a lot of damage anyways, so I don't see any need for this. I would rather put a crit rate skill and then take this one, put another crit rate. That way I crit this wild counter strike, which should be awesome. Or maybe I'll just put a fatal bite and 1 crit rate. We'll see how that goes. But first I'm going to be testing this track and hunt to see if I get some good value. What do you guys think? Let me know down below. If you're new to the channel, subscribe for more content. Until then, talk to you guys in the next one. Bye bye for now.